Into week number 4 of the India Asia Champions League, we have True Rippers, who are currently first place in India, going up against Seoul. If they win this match, they have a high chance of being the first seed, depending on how Marcus plays later on today. So we have a Scyther banned and a Mew being banned. Mew again, of course, also a great Pokemon. And True Rippers instantly going for that Urshifu first pick. Quite expected. Seoul might want to answer with a Blissey. If they want to, Blissey Mime, also very popular as a answer to the Urshifu. But instead they secure a Dodrio away for the side of Seoul. And a Snorlax. They do leave Blissey open. What does have True Rippers to maybe take? I know that India also likes Eldegoss a lot. So we might see even an Eldegoss being picked. And 2 more picks now for the side of True Rippers. What are they considering? In Ninetales. Again, the Ninetales also very popular in Asia. Funny enough, we haven't seen it a single time in Europe and North America in the last few days. They don't play Ninetales a single bit, but Asia loves their Ninetales Eldegoss lane. There it is. I just talked about the Eldegoss being a higher chance than the Blissey to be picked. And there it actually is. There it is. So now they need some carry, they need some damage. Maybe a Delphox. Yep, there's the Delphox. And I mean, I would say probably pick Blissey. Yeah, there we go. They have to pick Blissey. Unless they want to go for the Clefable. And Clefable actually has the highest win rate currently in the Asia Champions League, so it's not doing too bad. Obviously, it only got played like 9 times. But all those 9 games it got played, it won 8 times. So quite interesting. Do we see a Dragapult for True Rippers? But then they didn't pick Blissey? Okay, we see a Dragapult. We see a Dragapult. That's quite fun. Okay, so they didn't go for Blissey, but they do pick the Dragapult. Interesting. And the Mamoswine. I do like that Pokemon as well. So in our last picking, considering a Machamp. Very strong laner, very good team fighting. And looks like they are probably going to lock it in. Yes. They do lock in the Machamp. So we have Urshifu, Eldegoss, Ninetales, Dragapult, Mamoswine against Dodrio, Snorlax, Blissey, Delphox, and Machamp for our first game. Any different head items? We have Scope, Weakness, and Attack Rate on Machamp. Double stacking Razor Claw on Dodrio. Double XP share on both teams with the Mamo and Eldegoss on left side. Snorlax, Blissey having XP share on the right side. Yeah, interesting team comps. We also had Sableye being ignored completely in this first match. So Sableye is kind of weird. Some people, I mean, I feel like it's still very strong as well, but it's just weird to pick it. Always feels weird like how you fit Sableye into your team composition. It's always quite difficult because you might like some damage, or then you might like some frontline because it doesn't, like, it's a weird Pokemon, right? It's a weird Pokemon for sure. So we have the S8UL and the Cupview walking towards top right here against a Snorlax and a Machop, and he's not going to go against this S8UL on the left side right here. He's already getting attacked on, gets auto attack, but he uses the bulk up. He's going to score 6 points. Maybe he's going to actually succeed with this. Can he get away from the S8UL though is the question now. He's going to get, I actually don't know how it's called, the ice ability. Ice Shard. Gets Ice Sharded, he's running away. He has to use the eject button already. Ego charging up that damage right here, but he has to be careful himself. He's going to lose out on the focus band. And also Snorlax on the chase, looking for the tackle, can't quite find it. S8UL peeling good enough for his lane partner to make sure that he doesn't go down. Right here we have Chansey being locked up. Auto tech to death by these 2 very annoying auto tech Pokemon. Eldegoss and an early Ninetales already as well done. For sure gonna see the Veil and a Gleam. Tackle goes in again. So we have the Dracloak and Dodrio both looking for topside ganks. And the Dracloak has to be careful. Dodrio obviously much better level 5 Pokemon. I don't know if we have Dragon Dance or if we see a Phantom Force. I would assume we see a Dragon Dance. It's just the better move right now, I would say still. But in tournament, this can be a bit different. And right here, we have a Drill Pick as well for Cursed on this Dodrio. I mean, again, I'm a big Drill Pick fan myself, but Dry Attack is also still very, very strong and just a bit more consistent than Drill Pick is. So do we see Dracloak spinning around on the minimap? Then we can see if he's Dragon Dance or not. So far, he's not spinning, I think. No, there's the spin. See on the minimap, we can see Dracloak spinning. AKA that he has Dragon Dance up. Alright, nice. I do prefer that as well. He just has to be careful that it doesn't get cancelled. He does have probably, I think he ran full here. So you can use that by doing it. There we go. There's some spinning around. He's going to give the rep buff over to the Cupview to evolve. And now we have the mid Altarias being up. Going for this right here. Altarias dropping super low. There's only a Blissey here, so it's kind of leaving their Blissey alone. Drillpick's gonna land on top side. We still getting the level 5, and he's gonna go down. Big Blow still not online. They're just gonna abuse this very, very instantly, and they're gonna score a lot of points right here. 30 going for Dodrio. Is he gonna? They actually finish off this goal quite early on to the match, but they do go for the top left side now. And I agree with that. Dragon Dance is going to be used. Can they get Blissey right here? Blissey using Safeguard, Helping Hand to maybe run away. Pro D is dropping super low on HP. Druglock is not auto-attacking anymore, but there we go. There's the KO. But now Dojo is here with the flank. He hints the jump kick as well. Druglock's going to get away, but Adego's not going to be as lucky. He's going to go down to the Delphox. And oh, the Drip Hack also still follows Druglock, and he's also going to go down. So Soul in complete control of this early game now. Another stack goes in. 30 points in for the Delphox. Another Drip Hack, and Dojo just fully stacking right now. He has Cookie and attack rate, so he's going to be very happy getting these stacks in. Getting locked up by the 9 hits, didn't get this last hit. But man, he is, Soul is looking good right now in this early game. And again, True Rippers, they're looking for the first place in the group. They have to win this if they want to have the first seed ready. And Soul obviously wants to also move further on in their lead in their group. Curse using the Unite move here on Dodrio, looking now for the jump kick Drip Hack onto Edegos. He's going to find it, and that should be 1 KO at least for the side of Soul. And they also find a second one. 9 hits also fell. The Dragon Dance not getting the reset right here. Not enough damage to get the KO. And he's going to get back to safety. 139 to 18 points now for Soul already in this early game, having a huge lead. We don't even have a single Unite move yet on the left side. True Rippers don't have a single Unite move up. Druglock level 8, Urshifu level 7, Pillowswine level 6, 9 hits level 7, Edmos level 7. They don't have a single Unite move up. On the right side we have 4 already. And Urshifu's going to get picked off as well again. Oh man, looking at the top left side, there's a lot of farm and experience up right now that True Rippers is not taking. Urshifu's going to go there finally, going to take those NDDs. And Soul might just look for a push right here. They have a lot of Unite moves still up. Blissey, Machamp, and they see True Rippers pushing bots, so I think this could be a Regieleki going in easily. There's no way Urshifu can defend it alone, right? There's no way, and they're still defending bot as well. Can they stop Druglock from scoring? No, they can't. The goal is almost getting broken. Not quite here. Dodrio has joined in, and the Regieleki is probably going in. They're gonna KO Urshifu onto the goal, and they're also gonna start scoring. 237 points already. The Safeguard Helping Hand is gonna keep Machamp alive. They didn't have to use a single Night move either. The goal is at 2 HP now. It is at 2. He's just trying to buy time. Safeguard goes in, and he's gonna go in again. He's gonna score. Dodrio can score 40 points right here, and he does score 40 points. So when a Regieleki is in the base, Dodrio actually doesn't split up the points, which means in a Regieleki goal, Dodrio can overcap. That's exactly what happens. So very nice for Dodrio to have this mechanic that he can overcap when Regieleki is on a goal. And now we have 277 to 77 points, no of 7s on the scoreboard. 11 Dodrio, 11 Machamp. They have an insane lead right now for Soul. And it's still 3 minutes to go until Rayquaza spawns. We have maybe the first team fight of the game now happening, the first 5v5 team fight, but Machamp is actually topside. He just wants to defend the goal. He's gonna run towards bot now. He has a long way to go though. Can Soul buy enough time? The heavy slam goes in. Into blocks. Snorlax is very, very deep right here. He's gonna probably drop down any moment now with its Unite move. No, he doesn't. He just dies. He doesn't press Unite move. This could be the chance for Troopers to come back into this team fight. Dodrio though has the Bliss Assistance on him. Georg is dropping to under half HP. Machamp is there with the Unite move. He's gonna hit a few characters, not doing all too much. Edegos gonna heal up. Trippers back to almost full HP, but it goes over to the side of Soul. Machamp is gonna claim this Regirock. But this fight is going in the favor of Trippers right now. Dodrio, can they get Dodrio? That would be huge. Big blows being charged up, can't quite confirm the KO. And Machamp on the other side, though, getting a double KO for Soul. On this backside. We couldn't see it, because he was just fighting them alone. He's getting a double KO. Heavy Slam lands onto Urshifu. He's also gonna fall. And Soul still turn this team fight around. Heavy Slam. We don't even have a Mamoswine yet. We don't have a Mamoswine. He's still stuck on level 8 and they can keep on diving, but they have to be careful right here. Oh, Machamp is on 1 HP. The Pillowswine can't quite connect the KO. And now Mystic Fire Delphox is dancing around. Oh my, Machamp gets away on 1 HP. And yeah, we don't have a Mamoswine yet. He's still stuck on level 8. And Curse is already level 13. He is level 13. Top side, we have a lot of NDDs up again for the side of Troopers. They should probably take this farm. There we go. Heavy slamming in. Onto the Atarias. Big blow. Shifu's there. What can Curse do right here? Looking for the Drip Hack maybe. He's getting a Night move, but he has full heal. And the big blow kind of looked weird right there. Not sure. No, it wasn't the big blow. That was the reactivation of its Unite move. But yeah, full heal of Dodrio is gonna get away. Stop trolling Twitch chat. You're gonna make people not watch the game, man. Just don't do it. I'm gonna ban you next time. Dragon Dance is gonna fly now. Ego's gonna try to run away. And Vey is gonna lock up the Urshifu. No, Urshifu's just going down though for the side of Troopers. Going down for the side of Troopers. Rather Regieleki is up. And this can go towards the base of Troopers. Now we have Regieleki being taken, but they have to kind of do something here, right? They don't want to lose it. Close combat goes in, but Machamp is dropping super low. The Regieleki might be finishing him off, but no. Dodio from the side. They're going to find Ninetales, they're going to find Eldegoss, and they can start going for this Regieleki now. Also, why does he have Shadow Ball and Dragon Dance? I mean, it does work together, but I don't think it makes too much sense. The Dragon Dance does probably activate the Shadow Ball, you know, attacks there, but quite weird of a combination to go for. Dragon Breath just helps you get your passive up or your boost auto attack much faster. By using it once, Shadow Ball is quite weird, because Dragon Dance does a lot of more damage when your boost auto attack is up, so you kind of want to go into it. Alright, we have now Rayquaza spawning, and Soul might just look for this push right here. It's only one Dragapult defending it, and there's no way he can defend against two members approaching. This is so good by Soul. And Troopers just hoping, well, can they make it back here in time? They actually can. Eldegoss Ninetales are here, they're recall, and they're gonna get Machamp now. He just used Unite move, doesn't find anything. Dodrio's gonna score bot side, and now Troy can go for this Rayquaza though. The entire side of Troopers is in the base, they can just rip Rayquaza! But they had to kind of defend at the same time. It's just, this is kind of the checkmate position. You go in with this Regieleki going towards your base. It's so difficult for Troopers. It's kind of a checkmate. It really is checkmate. Soul plays it well, they pressure the base. Troopers are forced to recall, and then the rest of Soul are just ripping that Rayquaza. It is just checkmate. That's what you get for having that last Regieleki walking towards the base. And they're gonna score a lot of points right here, and Soul is gonna easily take this first match. Of course, Troopers are still gonna make look a push happen. Can they score more than 400 points though? Probably not. Probably not. Machamp is here. They all get jumped on by the jump pad. Urshifu Knight actually goes in there. Can they get some KOs? We don't see it right now. Delphox actually goes down. And so does Machamp. Troopers can maybe still win this game. If they keep on going right off, they KO them on their base goal. But I mean, it's so many points they have to go. Dodrio is also still alive with a Rayquaza shield. Just gonna make sure he doesn't die right now. He's just trying to buy time. They don't even have enough Eos energy to even have a chance. As long as Soul doesn't die right here, it literally doesn't matter if they let them score. They could just let them score in AFK, because they can't even have enough Eos energy. Actually, they have 200 there still, maybe? It's kind of close, so just has to make sure they don't die. It is so difficult to not die though on the main goal. So much healing and so much shielding from the goal protecting you. Machamp's already respawning. You also have Delphox respawning now, and Troopers, they're really trying. They're trying so hard to still get this win in, but it's just not gonna be enough. It is not gonna be enough. Dragapult really not doing out too much this game. Was maybe a mispick. And there we go, 10 seconds left. Soul is gonna take the first match. Second draft. What are the bans gonna look like this time around? We have a Mew and this time Urshifu ban. So Troopers don't want to deal with that Urshifu in any shape or form. And so I'm just gonna take this opportunity to lock in that Scyther that we see almost every game, everywhere. It's just very OP right now. Still. Balance patch, of course, gonna happen soon. Troopers are gonna do it the Eldegoss again. Eldegoss and Snorlax very early on. Being picked right here. So Soul is gonna go for the Dodrio. I mean, looked amazing last game, so the Dodrio looked amazing. The Ninetales showing up again. Showing up again with that Ninetales. I mean, it didn't work out well last game, right? Didn't work out well. It was now of Troopers last game, and now they're going again for the Dragapult. They believe in this Pokemon. They truly believe in Dragapult. I mean, I think it's decent. It's just last game looked very rough for them. And he has to be careful against Scyther Dodrio. Now, Blissey, I assume Blissey Mamoswine could be the pick, or Blissey and okay, Blissey Mime. That seems fine too. They do like a bit of frontline, but they have a lot of engage. So they don't, you know, they don't need frontline if you can just engage. They have Mr. Mime Unite, Dodrio Unite, Scyther, Blissey. They can just jump into the enemy team. And Troopers are going to last pick the Tyranitar. They are going to last pick the Tyranitar for their side. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy India stopped playing Azumarill every game anymore. It's great. So, India has given up on the Azumarill, but they still prioritize Eldegoss a bit too much. I don't know why they want this Eldegoss so badly. You can see how much value Blissey had last game as well. For the side of Soul. And they get it again. Because Troopers really want that Eldegoss in their team. And Blissey and Dragapult is an amazing combo as well. If you plan on going Dragapult, I feel like you should maybe pick up that Blissey. Helping Hand and Safeguard onto that Dragon Dance is insane. It makes it attack faster. You can't get out of it. You can't get knocked out of it. Thanks to the Safeguard as well. So, quite weird. Not gonna lie. So can Troopers bring it back now? Again, they're playing for the first place right now. If they win this, they have almost, and they're not guaranteed first place, but they have a high chance of ending as the first seed. And if you're the first seed, you make it to the offline tournament directly. You don't have to qualify for it anymore. So it's very, very important if you want to, yeah, I mean, if you want to make it to the offline final, if you win your group, you want to instantly make it there. So that's obviously a lot of less games you will have to play and try making it there. You're guaranteed making it to the offline tournament, to the top 6 teams out of all these 3 groups. So very, very important. 11 points scored for Mr. Mime, but no, the tag is going to be there in time. And now he has too many points. He's not going to be able to score. He has to ban and go back to the left side. We have a Lucario on bot for Devish. Quick attacking back out into a Meteor Mash, but the fully is there. And Curse is going to chase. Has the red buff, but Elagos with a bit of healing is going to be able to get Lucario back to their side. Now we have S8UL right now looking for this last hit, but I think over to Devish. I'm actually not sure. Actually, maybe chance he might have gotten it. There's the first evolution. We get the 9 hits done for the side of S8UL, and they're going to start being very aggressive on this bottom path with that 9 hits. But Devish also hitting level 5, so is it going to be extreme speed? Is it going to be power punch? I didn't quite check his head items. And it's going to be, looks like it's going to be power punch, because he's not using anything. There's the power punch. Drain Dance going to fly in, and he's going to find one reset. Can he keep going with the Drain Dance? Every time Drain Dance gets a takedown, you can use it instantly again, and there's double KO on bot side for the Draglow. But also on top, we have Scyther returning the favor with the double KO with the Mr. Mime together. And now Scyther's looking for this invade already. He's looking for this invade. Try to deny Draglow those experience, but Larvitar and Snorlax are aware of it, and they both head towards the jungle to pick it up. Looks like Draglow might just be staying somewhere right now. They're finding out Scyther in mid, but Scyther should be able to get away from the Drain Dance quite easily, and yes, he does. He's going to run away. Tensei, though, in a bit of a bad problem right here. Has barriers. Can he get away? He's just using the X speed, and he runs away. Oh my god, the Dark Boots actually reaches him. Drain Dance is not going to be enough damage. The Focus Band keeps Mr. Mime easily alive, and he makes it back to safety. Curse now looking for level 7 slowly. He's probably playing Drip Pick and Jump Kick again, I would assume. Goes for this. Atari right here doesn't quite get level 7. They're just respecting the Draglow a bit right now, which is important. Don't want to get reset on by that Draglow. And Pupitar's going to take a while for him to get to Tyranitar this game. He's only level 5 so far. And because they have 2 carries, they also have their Dragapult who needs to farm experience. He can't take over the jungle. And this time we have Dragon Breath. Okay, so maybe the Shadow Ball last game was a misclick. Could have been it. This time he has the Dragon Breath, which makes much more sense. Power Punch goes in into close combat, doing some damage, but Blissey and 9 hits are totally fine. Very safe lane. Hard to take them down. 10 seconds for the bot objective to spawn. Mimus looks like he's staying topside right now. He maybe still wants to stack. Okay, now he's going to head towards bottom path. We have 5 seconds for that Reggie to spawn. And we don't have a Dragapult yet, but he's still heading towards this. He has to be careful. Do we have any Knights on the side of S8UL? We don't. 8.5. But Mime is getting caught right here. He just wants to score those points, but he gets caught. S8UL is just going for this Reggie though again. They're using something as a distraction to go for the objective. Tripper's getting completely baited there by the Mr. Mime KO. And they just completely use the objective instantly. Ego's going to start stacking. Oh, he's not going to start stacking. He just gets experience up top with that Tyranitar. And S8UL just playing it smart. Might now go looking for this Pupitar KO right here. I don't think he's going to Unite move. Ah, he's not going to Unite move. Egg Bombs are going to land. He's going to keep it for the potential fight. And they're going to go for this Regieleki now. If I was S8UL, I still wouldn't break necessarily both goals, but going for one goal break is totally fine up top now. Because Pupitar's going to get that experience from the Indies on the right side. Sides are going to score 39 points, make it 139 for the side of S8UL. Now Pupitar should be able to get to Tyranitar Evolution very fast. Devish looking for the 1v1 KO on Mr. Mime. He's going to get barriered. He's getting knocked up. There's Dodrio from the side. He's actually night moving for this, and he misses the drip pack completely. Your night move gets tanked by Mr. Mime, who keeps on running in. The power punch is going to hit. Another close combat is there. Mr. Mime gets taken down. That was quite weirdly played, I have to admit. And they're going to start looking for this goal break now, which I don't like it. I don't think breaking this goal makes any sense. Because right now, nothing's going to happen for the next 2 minutes, so you're just losing experience and giving it over to your opponents. That's what I just talked about. I don't think that's a smart play whatsoever. Breaking both goals this early into the match it can only really backfire, because you can see Scyther has nothing to do right now, Dodrio has nothing to do, Knights is just sitting bot lane, and they could have just had so much more experience farmed on bot side before the next Reggie spawns, and they also have a bigger overcap. Ego now hitting level 9, almost level 10 on this Tyranitar. You can see they have nothing to do. Trippers can take all that experience on the right side, and S8UL just has to wait for Baltoys pretty much to spawn, because they have nothing else but Baltoys and 2 buffs on their side now. 10 seconds for that Reggie to spawn. They're gonna have an advantage over this fight though. That's what they wanted. Opening up this bottom path means a easier Reggie fight. But still, like, Elgo's actually not level 9 yet. Curse is going to try to take the Rip-Buff away, but he runs towards bot. He doesn't have Unite move up either because he used it still on Lucario just before. It's going to be quite on cooldown, but again, he's just going to score some points. Maybe that's going to get his Unite move almost back up. And Troopers are going for this now. They're charging up the Ancient Power, only going on to Blissey, and it gets cancelled by the Egg Power, Egg Bomb, so can't even stun with it. He's going to start stomping the ground, but he's just getting kited. Lucario is going to pick up the strategies for Troopers. This could be the team fight that they need to come back into the series right now. It doesn't look like it, though. Doji is here already now, looking for the KO on Torrenta. He finds a nice Unite move into a double drill pick, onto the carry, and onto Eldegoss. Dragapult is dropping low, another drill pick hits, and he's just so precise on it this time around in this team fight. They ace them. They only lose Blissey. But the curse on Dodrio just making a difference right here. Hitting drill pick after drill pick, hitting a 4-man or 3-man Unite move as well. Wonderful done by Cursed. And he wants really to have this 2-0 on this Dodrio. Wonderfully played. Looking for this Regieleki now, has the jump kick. And they're gonna go for this Regieleki. They pick it up quite easily too. It's not gonna do too much because Tornetta walks towards bot. He's gonna score 24 points. Not gonna do too much, setting the goal to 3 points left. And so might look for a push up here. Do they still have Unite moves up? They don't have a single Unite move up, so it's quite risky. And there's the block already, overextending. Mime does have a nice barrier confusion, but he's gonna fall to the block. And yeah, you just don't have Unite moves up. You can't walk up with this Regieleki. It's just so difficult. You walk into a bad choke. There's still a goal behind, which means Troopers always have a shield, some healing they can retreat to. And Mime has no mobility. She can't get away from the Snorlax block. 120 points lead for the side of Soul still. Ancient Power's gonna land on Blissey, but I mean, they just want to push this goal right now very badly. 1 minute is left for Rayquaza to spawn. Heavy Slam is gonna go in, he's gonna look for the block again, Mr. Mime, but this time the move speed from the goal is enough to get him out of harm's way. And they're gonna go for this dive, power punching in. Heavy Slam is gonna land again, Dodrio's on the side. Is he gonna fight or are they just gonna score top? So I actually like this. You just have Scyther moving towards top, he's gonna score 50 points, and Eldegoss is gonna finish off the goal with only 25. So Scyther's gonna score 50 top lane, Dodrio's gonna score some points on bot side, so realizing they can just give up this goal and instead score themselves on the second basis. Good realization from them. Troopers now looking for another push on top, but they're also gonna get some more points in right here. 20 go in, 33 go in, and they're closing the gap a tiny bit again. But they just got rid of all of their Aeros energy, which means they have a hard time scoring too, even if they get Rayquaza right here. Ooh, this is kinda annoying though. Lucario sneaking in 44 points. Scyther might try to chase him down, but a Registeel is being picked up. I guess they don't care. Soul is gonna pick up this Registeel. And now we head into the last fight with that bonus attack and bonus special attack on the side of Soul, which does a lot, especially for a Scyther and a Dodrio. Mime as well, Blissey to all of those. Because Blissey's ability is scale with special attacks. If you have more special attack, you also do more supporting. Do more damage on the Unite move. So Registeel is just always good for almost every character. 80 points difference only now though. So Troopers did close the gap a tiny bit in points. But I do favor Soul in this late game teamfight. I mean, Troopers do have a Trenata, but he's only level 12. He's only level 12. And he might get locked up by the Ninetales. Both teams are just waiting right now. Checking. I mean, Soul can wait. Soul has a Dodrio as well. Crashing a back cap on bot right. On bottom path you can see him, and now Ego though, level 30 on Tornetta. But Troopers have to be careful, and I mean Soul has to be careful that Troopers doesn't just go for this Rayquaza, because they could right now. They could just make this game a flip, which would be terrible for Soul, because they have the lead. Heavy Slam lands on the 2 supports, and there we go. Dodrio's gonna score some more points, putting him into the lead. Rayquaza's dropping on HP, and this is the problem right now for Soul. Troopers can go for this slowly. Heavy Slam's gonna land, and Lucario Unite is there. Blissey dies without Unite move being used at all. This could be huge for the South Troopers. Soul kinda dropping the ball right here. Dodrio's driving in, but he also gets destroyed. Soul just Blissey somehow ends up dying first, and there's Scyther though. Can he save the game? He gets 1, he gets 2. Can he also get Lucario? Eldegoss is super low on HP. He finds 2. Can he get 4 Lucario? He can get 3 right here. Can he get Rayquaza? Yes, he does. He also gets Rayquaza in a 1v5. What just happened? He gets Rayquaza. He kills 3 of the opponents, and it's gonna be the win for Soul in this match right here. They couldn't control the Scyther in the end. He's also gonna die in the end to Tyranitar. But Troopers are running out of time. Mime is bends over to the right side. He's gonna score. And Scyther cleans up the game and makes Troopers lose another match. So that first seed, they can almost say goodbye to it now. And Soul is still in the race as well, I think, for first seed now, after this win. Devastating loss for the side of Troopers. They were looking so good coming into this league right now. They're getting taken down with a 2-0 by Soul and an insane Scyther. An insane Scyther pop-off. Wow. S8UL taking a victory. Yeah, what happened there? Did Trevena just walk away? I actually don't even know. But there we go, 146 to 251 points, so we take a 2-0 win.